Hi guys, it's Miss Pagliaro. So we are starting a brand new unit this week. We are going into our new unit, which is a reading unit, and we are working on a book in a book club, and we're going to be discussing equality. So I want to give you a little bit of background information about what this unit is going to be about and what we're going to be doing, and then I'm going to review what work you need to get done this week. So in this unit, we will be talking about equalities. So just to give us a little bit of background, you might have heard this word equality before. Equality means that people do have the same rights regardless of the way they look or where they are from. Inequality means that people do not have the same rights due to the way they look, where they are from, or for other reasons. So, this idea of equality and inequality is what we're going to be focusing on during the books that we're reading. So, we're going to be choosing to read books that focus on these topics. So, you might be asking yourself, what are types of inequalities that we might see in the world? So I've made a list of some of the inequalities that we're going to be talking about during this unit. We might not talk about all of these. It really depends on what you guys are interested in, what books you guys choose to read. Maybe some of these stick out to you as things that you're interested in. Maybe one is more interesting than the other, and that's totally fine. You're going to be picking a book that focuses on what you are interested in. So just a quick overview of the unit. Um, in this reading unit, we're going to be forming ideas on equalities across time. So in history, there's been equalities that have, some groups have had better situations than others and others haven't. You're going to be considering the following two questions. Have we really grown in equality as much as we think we have? And how can we reshape equality in history by making sure history doesn't repeat itself? So these are really big topics, and we're going to be trying to tackle them in our reading. We're going to be doing this slowly, and we're going to be talking about our books as we're reading them and talking about the ideas that we see. And we're going to see if we can make some comparisons between the books that each of you are reading. Now, you're probably wondering, how is it that I'm going to be picking these books? And I will be going over that soon. So you're going to be picking your books on Wednesday and Thursday. Before you can do that, you have a task that is going to take you for Monday and Tuesday. So the tasks that you need to complete in the next 2 days is that you need to watch at least 2 videos below to see how teenagers in these videos consider the questions that I listed on the last slide. Closed captioning is available on each of the videos if you click the closed captioning button. So think about what issues really stand out to you as something that you're interested in, and you can check out these videos. Now, you can watch all of these videos, you can watch 4 or 5 of these videos, but you only need to watch and respond to 2 videos. Once you've watched 2 videos, you're going to click on this Google form, and this Google form will lead you to a document that's going to have you answer a question about what you notice in the videos. I would consider looking at this Google form before you start watching the videos so you can see what it is that you're answering. So this is for Monday and Tuesday. Now remember, we are in an extension week right now, which means you should be working on your schoolwork for about 15 minutes a day. You could probably get this all done in a half an hour on Monday, or if you want to spend 15 minutes on Monday and 15 minutes on Tuesday, that is totally fine. Now, for Wednesday and Thursday, you have another goal. So your goal for Wednesday and Thursday is that you're going to be choosing 3 books that you would be interested in reading during this unit. You have 2 days to do this, so please take your time and look through the books carefully. Now, I'm asking you to pick 3 books because in case the books that you want to read aren't available or there's any issues, I want to have some backups. So, in order, list the 3 books you'd like to read. So, you're going to be reading books about characters who have experienced inequalities. Through these characters, you're going to be learning about the human experience behind these inequalities. So, just to give you an example, the book that I'm going to be reading as the example book is going to be Wonder by R.J. Polacco. I think a lot of you have read that book or you've seen the movie. So that would be a book that focuses on an inequality that a person has experienced. Augie, the main character, experienced inequalities, and that book is focusing on that. Now, I've made a list of titles that you can look through, and all of the 7th grade teachers have also made a list of titles to look through. So I want you to look through these titles that are linked, and they're grouped by themes in history that have experienced inequalities. You're going to be looking for 3 titles that you're interested in reading, and they don't have to be from the same topic. So maybe you have 2 books on gender inequalities that you find interesting, and then another book on social inequalities that you'd like to focus on. It is totally fine if you are looking at multiple books in different sections. So here, this link right here are books that I recommended that are on Learning Ally. So this is a list of books that I recommend. Oops. This is a list of books that I recommend. And then you'll see on the document once you open it, the ones that are highlighted in yellow, I know are on Learning Ally, and I saw them on Learning Ally. It's a little challenging because I don't have full access to Learning Ally because I don't have an account. So there might be more books than what I'm seeing, and you guys will be able to see that because you all have Learning Ally accounts. Now here you're going to find a list of the 7th grade suggested book titles. You can use either of these lists. These were books that I just thought were interesting, that I thought you guys would enjoy, that I kind of put together with the knowledge that I have of our class. But then this is a list of books that all of 7th grade have been suggested. So really you can use either list. I would suggest looking at both and seeing any books that you find interesting. Now, again, this is really important because you guys don't have access to our classroom library or the school library. You all have access to Learning Ally. So please be sure that the 3 titles you've chosen are on Learning Ally. And if they're not, be sure that you have a way to access the book, whether that be through the public library using an audiobook account if you have one, if you have your own private audio book account, if you have the book at your house, whatever, however it is that you're accessing these books, that's totally fine. But just make sure whatever it is, you have access to the book before you choose it. The best way I can say you can do this is through Learning Ally because I know you all have an account. If you need help adding these books to your bookshelf, or if you need me to send you your login information, just email me. I have all of your login information on my computer, so I can send you what your email and your password is. And I can help you guys add some books to your bookshelves if you're not sure how to do that. Lastly, you're going to be writing the 3 books that you choose here on this sheet. Now, you guys are going to notice for this entire unit, as I'm creating my slides, I put these little stop sign Bitmojis. This is a way for you to know that you're done with the assignments for the day. I kind of use what we use in state testing, how they have those stop buttons at the end. I wanted to go for a similar idea. So this is a way for you to know I have to work until I get to the stop sign, and then I'm done for the work for that day. So this is the overview of the entire unit and then the overview of what you need to get done for this week. If you guys have any questions, you know you can always email me. Remember, this is an extension week, so you should be spending about 15 minutes a day on your language arts work. And again, if you have any questions, you can always send me an email. Good luck and keep up